Huh?
Huh?
Do you know why I'm going, huh?
No.
Oh, well, so apparently at some point today, maybe, probably not because he does this, Donda, Kanye West's new album, is supposed to drop.
Yeah.
It came out last night at a listening party, and I really, really wanted it to come out, and it hasn't yet, and I am not mad, just disappointed. But, like, I'm used to it because, like, yeah, he does this. But hi, everybody. Welcome to Here's the Thing.
Yeah, episode 25.
All right, back to that. So,
Yeah.
my buddies are like, one of them watched the live stream and was like, it sounds like ass. And I'm like, no, it sounds like you watched a live stream. Because I remember I watched the live stream for Yay in a basement on my phone and was like, okay. Like, it sounded like ass. Ye's not the best album, but
Well, yeah, you're listening to it through your computer speakers instead of the giant.
well, no, it's also just a live stream. So, like,
Yeah.
shit times out. Like, it's not the album playing out. It's a live stream of people sitting there listening to the album through, like, it's shit. Yeah, it's not fun
it's
to watch.
Horrible quality.
But, yeah, he dropped it last night at a listening event, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it didn't come out today. And I was like, oh, that's so Kanye. I guess he does that shit all the time. He did it with Ye. He did it with Jesus King. The Life of Pablo he released and then changed 4 times after it came out. And then Yandi was supposed to come out. I'm still waiting on it. But Yeezus, like 4 days before it was supposed to come out, it wasn't even half finished. So
see,
he does this. But I'm excited for it. I hope it comes out soon. And I want Donda to come out. That's why I'm doing the huh, because that's what Kanye does. He goes huh on a lot of his songs. I just like going huh.
I knew that Donda was coming out, and I've just been missing you, and I meant to be like, you excited, you pumped, you know anything about it? And then today I got up and looked at Instagram, and Anthony Fantano made a meme of him being like, Kanye fans going to bed, and just like nice, peaceful going to bed, knowing Donda's coming out tomorrow. And then Donda with like super red lighting in the doorway, like Donda doesn't come.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, oh shit, Donda didn't come out?
It's a regular thing. Like, it's not going to come out. If it comes out today, I'll cry. But it hasn't yet, so it won't. But
trying to get that hype up, that frustration
dude,
and hype up.
I want it to come out. The leaks were so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love Kanye. His worst album is still your favorite artist's best album. I'll die by that statement.
I wonder if because he's getting divorced from Kim, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if that will make him make more good music.
Hopefully. Last time he had a big heartbreak thing happened, it influenced 2 of his best albums, so that's cool. But maybe he is completely batshit crazy now. But yeah,
still makes good music.
Yeah. But then so I want that to come out. Otherwise, in other music news, Pop Smoke had a posthumous album come out.
Yeah, I saw
It's ass. It sucks. The more I listen to it, the less I like it. I listened to it the first time. There was like a couple songs. I was like, damn. Now there's one song that I'm like, that's okay.
And the rest of them are like,
ass. Absolute butt. Terrible album. just it's butt.
I love that clip of that guy being like, that is butt. That's just terrible. His butt. Oh, that sucks. Damn. Any good music news?
John Mayer has a new album out.
I'll let my mom know.
Do you not get down with John Mayer?
I just don't listen to him a lot, but is he? I know he's great. Whenever his songs come on, I'm like, dope.
Yeah, John Mayer's the shit.
I did catch the clip where he did it like a bit with Kanye in the studio.
Yeah, in like 2005.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is actually really funny.
That's a funny bit. But no, John Mayer has a new album out. It's pretty good. Leon Bridges has a new album coming out.
Okay.
James Blake announced a new album. Foo Fighters did a cover of a Bee Gees song.
Oh yeah, the DGs?
Yeah.
I wonder how it was.
No? I don't. I'm going to live my whole life not listening to it. Happily, too. Like, fucking happily.
You're not a fan of Foo Fighters?
No, I love the Foo Fighters.
Not the Funk Fighters?
No, I like the Bee Gees, too. But I don't need to know what it sounds like when the Foo Fighters cover the Bee Gees. I'm good. I'll live my whole life not caring what that sounds like.
True.
Claro released a new album. Claro's dope.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's probably good. And Dave released a new album. The British rapper.
Oh yeah.
He's great. So that's exciting. And that's it. I don't sound excited because it's really not a lot. Like, I'm scrolling by all these people and I'm like, that's probably ass. I don't know who you are. I don't give a fuck about you. Nina Kravitz. I thought it was going to be Kravitz. I was like, nope, but nope. Iron Maiden released something. Why?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Still going?
Oh yeah, no, they still tour regularly.
Oh shit.
I have an ex-girlfriend whose dad like is a diehard Iron Maiden fan and sees them all the time.
Damn.
Yeah, no, they tour regularly.
That must be nice to have a band that you can see regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not a lot of fun music news then.
No, I mean,
Nah.
but the albums that are good that have come out are like real good. Like Claro's is good.
Mm-hmm.
John Mayer's is good. Brandy Carlisle dropped a new song. I love her. And yeah, Leon Bridges is always fun. So
Yeah. And Pop Smoke is butt.
his ass. It's so fucking terrible.
it's a
Stop
bummer.
talking about it. It's gonna be bad. All I want is Donda, and instead I got a shitty album that doesn't sound like an album Pop Smoke would ever fucking make. Ugh, I'm mad.
Somebody butchered it. Damn.
But yeah,
In moving from music news to like movie news, it's like a shit ton of new movie news. Like,
yeah.
first off, just to kick it off with something we've talked about in the past, and this is probably gonna be the last time we talked about it. I finally watched Luca the other day. I smoked a bowl and I watched it.
Did you cry?
I full on cried.
You full on cried?
I cried.
Isn't it so cute?
So hard. It's
so
adorable.
Cute. It's so fucking cute.
The moment where the dad is like, I'm gonna go look for your friend, even if he doesn't want to be found. Every moment that man was on screen from that moment on, I started to cry when he was on screen because I'm like, he's such a good dad. He's doing his best. I love this man. And then I cried in the last bit where he's on the train leaning out, and it's gorgeous shot.
Yeah, the end is.
I was like, wow, that's so pretty.
I think I've seen that movie 3 times now.
It's good. It's very
I know.
good.
Like, I was gonna watch it the other night with Allie, and then I was like, "Can we not watch it?" She was like, "Why?" And I was like, I need to go 1 week where I don't watch it." I was like, if I'm being honest, I've watched it too many times.
I need to save the tears again.
But
See,
no, Luca's the shit. I love
did what
Luca.
you did. I smoked a bowl and watched it, so I was extra.
Oh my god,
emotional.
yeah! When it hits you, it hits you.
I was like to myself, I was like, wow, that hit harder than I thought. Like,
So you watched that, and did you finish Loki?
I did.
Multiverse is happening,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all Loki's fault.
Yeah, Sylvie Loki, really.
Yeah, and so I was talking to my friend about it. I think Sylvie is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I think she was blindly driving herself to like get revenge for them trying to take her out,
But, like-
and not really thinking about the consequences.
Yeah, and I told my buddy, I'm like, because it's such a stupid scenario to even put yourself into because it would never fucking happen. But if you're sitting in a room with a man who is controlling every thread of time
Essentially, God.
to make
Yeah.
sure that it goes perfectly correct in terms of like the greater good, and he tells you, if you kill me, bad shit is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And he's blatantly like, I'm not a good guy, but I'm the best bad guy there, like, of me. And if you kill me, the worst ones are coming. And she just went, all right, and killed him.
Yeah.
You fucking moron. You absolute idiot. Forget the other scenario of like, you can take over and do this for me. No, sure, fuck it. It's gotta be better than killing him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you fucking idiot. Like, if I'm standing there and she goes to kill him, I'm killing myself. I don't want to see what's gonna happen afterwards.
Well, it was running off the fact that Loki was like, I can't be trusted, and Sylvie can't trust anybody, so she
Yeah.
wouldn't trust him enough to actually be like, oh, you're telling the truth. Maybe I should think about this.
But it's still like,
It's stupid.
you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
It's fucking,
should have
she's
done
so
that.
stupid. But
I'm really excited now though because all of a sudden all this Kang,
Oh, it's gonna be tight as fuck. Kang.
all this Kang lore came out. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh yeah, no,
Kang's
Kang's the shit.
badass.
And Kang is hard to explain. Like if you read up on him, it's hard to explain to people who Kang is.
There's a lot of Kangs.
There's like 4 different versions that are just the villain.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a bunch of other versions that aren't even the villain. Like he works with the Avengers a handful of times, but then simultaneously he's fighting the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
He's weird. It's hard to explain. Like it doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I am excited for him. But the like bad guy Kang isn't going to show up for like 3 more movies.
No, probably not.
No,
But-
he's debuting in Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, that's right, Quantumania.
But like that's not coming out. So we're going to get Hawkeye series. We're going to get Spider-Man. We're going to get Doctor Strange 2.
There's gonna be some reference to him in Doctor Strange. There gotta be.
Probably.
Yeah.
But like then he's going to show up in Ant-Man,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm excited for cuz John, what's his name? Winters?
I think it's Waters.
I think it's Winters. Major. It's Jonathan Major, right? Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. He did a great job.
Oh, he's
monologuing.
great. I love Jonathan Majors. He's a great actor.
He's like I remember watching it and being like, he's like a calm type of terrifying in a villain.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, look at Thanos, like, kicked ass, trying really hard, going across the galaxy to collect, like, the Infinity Stones. And this guy just has them and is like, I've been letting him do this. I could stop him, but I didn't. He's like, that's who I am.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
sort of just like,
yeah. And I'm like, wow, this guy's fucking super powered. Like,
dude, he's
super powered,
insanity.
super powered.
It's crazy. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was great. I liked the ending because they show that the multiverse is happening because
Mhm.
there's like the timeline is branching, but then they also like Loki gets sent to a different timeline.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's not good at all. And it's like, I'm sure that out there, like everybody's probably on a different timeline right now. That sucks.
I wonder if that. Ooh, I just thought about that. I hadn't thought about that before. And when Ant-Man goes into the quantum realm,
Mhm.
time is affected differently there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes back. He's like, I've only been gone for like an hour.
Mhm.
And the theory was that the TVA was in the quantum realm.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's on a different timeline,
Mm-hmm.
wait.
Why do you think it's called Quantum Mania?
Yeah. I was like, wait, hold on.
So easy, a 5-year-old could have put it together. Or Kyle.
I did it.
But no,
I got that.
I am excited for that because I think it's going to be cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
I just also love, though, that Doctor Strange got in a car accident while texting and driving, and now he has to solve and fix and fight the multi-dimensional war. Like, one thing led to another, and now he's God.
Oh yeah.
But
He just obsession took over and he's like, I'm getting my hands back no matter what. And he meant it. And he got his hands back. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, look at all these
Loki-
responsibilities.
But yeah, Loki happened,
Mhm.
and then the Cannes Film Festival happened.
Ah.
Have you read anything about it?
No,
Oh my God. Do you know anything about it?
I don't think so at all.
You don't know anything about the Cannes Film Festival?
I haven't heard about it. No.
Have you never heard about it?
No.
You've never heard of Cannes?
No.
Kyle.
CON or KHAN?
Cannes.
Oh, okay. I've seen, I think, bits, but I know nothing about the Cannes Film Festival.
Oh my God. Buddy. It's like art house Oscars.
Oh,
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
no, it's like a super big film festival where every movie and their mother is shown, and it's really, there's a lot of money in it. It's really rich. There's a shit ton of people in the film world that go, and it's really cool every year. But like this year, the person in charge of like the showings was Spike Lee.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no, I did hear
and
about
he
that.
accidentally at the opening bit of it, because I don't know how it works. I just know that when it's got the little seal on the movies of like special selection de Cannes, I'm like, oh, it was probably good. Like it has that meaning behind it.
Yeah.
At like the opening ceremony or whatever, he accidentally announced just the winner of best film.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah, and like everybody laughed it off, and it's like, all right, whatever. Like, but the movie that won best film,
That's funny.
I'm hype as shit for, because I didn't even know it was coming out. But so it's made by, I gotta get the name right, and I gotta make sure that I am right.
Is it a France film?
It is France. It is from France. It is directed by. Yep. It is directed by Julia Ducournau. Yeah, spelled Ducournau.
Oh, it's just
But because it's French, I like to be bad.
you like to throw a
and go,
croissant in there.
Ducournau. And she is known for her debut, Raw.
Oh, that's one of my favorite horror movies.
I love that movie so much, and I'm so glad you've seen it. I love that movie. That's such a good movie. It's so disturbing. It's about a girl, for people listening that don't know what it is, it's about a girl who goes to vet school, and they do this really fucked up version of hazing where they just fuck with the kids with, like, organs and shit from dead animals. And the main character eats, like, they have to eat a piece of the dead animal. And this girl turns into a cannibal because of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking dope, and it's visually amazing. It's actually like an amazing movie, and I love it.
Cinematography is gorgeous.
It's so good. And this director's follow-up is called Titan. I don't know. It's French. I don't fucking know.
Titan?
But the description is: following a series of unexplained crimes, a father is reunited with the son who has been missing for 10 years. And then it just says Titan, a metal that is highly resistant to heat and corrosion with high tensile strength alloys.
Huh.
I know nothing about this movie, but this movie won Best Movie.
Mm-hmm.
It won...
Best cinematography?
Nah, they don't have an award for that.
Well, shit.
But it won the Grand Jury Prize for Best Film and Best Directed Film.
Oh, shit.
The person who came in third for Best Directed Film was Wes Anderson for The French Dispatch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, I'm excited about it just because first of all, I didn't know this movie was happening. And I love Raw, but it's been almost 7 years since.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It came out in, like, 2015, got a wide release in 2016.
I watched it, like, my sophomore year in college.
Yeah, and it was really good, but it's like, if it came out in 2016, it's now 2021. Nothing from this director.
Oh, at all.
Flat out nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, maybe they're not making a movie. Maybe it was a one-off type deal. Nope. They just released another movie.
They were just crafting their masterpiece.
And they're killing it. So I'm excited for that. But then I also learned that a movie called The Souvenir, which is a really good A24 romance drama that came out in 2019, got a sequel. It's just called The Souvenir Part 2.
Oh.
It came in third for Best Movie. So I'm hyped.
Huh. How was the first one received?
Really good. Really well.
Oh, cool. I don't know if I saw it.
It's worth watching. It's on, I think, Amazon Prime. And I think everybody should watch it. It is really, really fucking good.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch up on movies lately.
It's worth watching. It's really good.
Nice.
But yeah. And
That's exciting.
That's really all I got.
Oh, yeah? Have you seen...
Well, no. In terms of movie, I don't have a lot of movie. I'm just...
Have you seen the poster for Jordan Peele's Nope?
Yeah, I have. And it's... So, my buddy sent it in our chat, and everybody started getting all excited. But I'm not excited.
I mean, I know nothing about it.
I know nothing about it. I know the cast. Cast is cool. I don't know the plot. The movie title's Nope, which, by the way, I think is so fucking stupid. Like, there are some bad movie titles. Nope is terrible. Nope is awful.
I mean,
hey, do you want to see? You want to go see Nope? Nope. Like, it's a bad title. But then my friend sends this poster, and it looks like a cloud which is hooked up to a wire floating in a field. It's weird.
Yeah.
But he sends it, and everybody starts getting all hype. I'm like, guys, first of all, we know nothing about it. Also, stop jerking off to Jordan Peele. Us, although very entertaining, wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this could be... Don't forget, at one point, Todd McFarlane? Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Family Guy guy.
Yeah. Oh, Seth MacFarlane?
Seth MacFarlane. Seth MacFarlane. He made Ted.
Yeah.
Ted was great.
Mm-hmm.
Ted came out, and even critics were like, "No, this is a really funny, well done, good movie."
Mm-hmm.
Then he made 1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
That was
a fucking terrible movie.
That was bad.
And then he made Ted 2. Everybody was like, okay, decent.
Yeah, it wasn't fine.
So like, every director can have a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop acting like this movie's gonna be God.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the chat, everybody's like, this is gonna be great. I'm like, guys, we know nothing about it.
I mean, he's got
Daniel Kaluuya, which I'm hyped for.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be good. I'm not I don't mean to sound like I'm comparing Jordan Peele to Seth MacFarlane, because
they're nothing.
They're nothing alike.
Yeah.
And you can study Get Out in film classes, and no one's gonna show you Ted.
Except for that one kid that's weirdly obsessed with Ted.
But like, my friend was trying to get everybody all hype, and it's like,
you don't know anything about it.
I don't know shit about it. I'm not excited by the poster, and the movie title sucks. Like, okay.
I mean, the movie title seems like it seems like he's pulling somebody's leg, like it's a joke. Like,
but how? How?
I don't know.
Like, I don't think that.
I don't think that's actually what it is, but that's like your initial thought would be like, that's not real.
No.
But it is.
My initial thought wasn't that's not real. It probably is.
He does like very short titles. Get Out, Us, Nope. I think he's just making a sentence. He's making like a one-word improv sentence thing.
Yeah.
Get Out, Nope.
Get Out, Nope. That's funny.
But yeah, I saw the poster for that, and I saw a couple of trailers that came out.
Oh yeah, a lot of trailers came out.
One was Jackass Forever.
I'm excited for that.
I'm really pumped because I was watching it and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be really cool. I haven't seen a Jackass movie in a while. I used to love them. And I was like, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be entertaining because, like, I was just watching it, smiling.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the trailer, they cover, I forget his name, but he always gets, like, the hardest butt end of the stick of all the bits. And they covered him in honey and salmon. And they released a bear, and his reaction made me actually, like, start laughing my ass off.
No, I'm very excited about it because I told my buddy, the Jackass movies are unique in the comedy movie scene because they're not great.
No, but
they're very stupid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's nothing else like them.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, if you want to watch people do dumb shit to get hurt for a funny reaction, there you go.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a knee jerk.
They're so funny.
Yeah. And they're able to take hits hard. And
dude,
I love the bit where they're like, man, you know, it's okay as long as you're getting a concussion before 50. Concussions are bad as long as they're before 50. And Knoxville's 49, so he's doing fine.
Yeah, like, I am happy about it. It does look funny. Yeah. I did watch the trailer. That one looks funny.
Did you see any other good trailers?
Yeah, I'm pulling them up. I did. Did you see the Dune trailer?
No, I haven't.
It looks so good. I'm so hyped for Dune and The Last Duel.
I watched that trailer a couple hours ago, actually.
I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah, Ridley Scott.
I looked up. Ridley Scott. It's Ridley Scott, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hyped.
It's gonna be dope.
I looked up the true story of it.
So did I.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Like, bro, the whole story is basically one dude looks at another dude and goes, "Did you just rape my wife?" And the other dude goes, "No." And he goes, "I don't believe you." And she's saying you did. And then he's like, "Well, I fucking didn't."
And he's like, "I'm gonna fight you to the death."
Well, then he goes, "I'm gonna take you to court with the church."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Well, I don't want to do that." So, no. And then the guy just goes, "Fine. Let's duel to the death." And it was the last duel in, like, French Parliament history that they were like, yeah, shoot. Thousands of people saw this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what the best part is? It's still debated today whether or not the guy did it or not.
But God decided.
Oh, God. If the sword is God. But, no, that looks dope.
It does. It looks very cool. It looks like... But coming off of Game of Thrones, I'm like, oh, this is definitely the vibe I want to watch.
Well, so I'm more excited about it because of what it means in terms of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Because they've both now said that they are going to start working together more on screenplays because they wrote it.
Oh, they wrote it?
Ridley Scott directed it, but they wrote it.
I noticed Ben Affleck was in there, and I'm like, the blonde beard, okay.
The king. He plays king.
Yeah.
He plays, oh, wait, no. He plays Count Pierre de l'Ancien.
D'élection. A lot of French in this
And then,
episode.
well, it's a French story. And then Matt Damon plays Jean de Courrouges, or however the fuck. And then Adam Driver plays Jacques Legris. And then, yeah, it just looks fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm honestly, I think I might be more excited about them working together on writing more.
Then yeah.
Yeah, because so they wrote fucking Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was a
They won an Oscar for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they did was they didn't really work on anything again in terms of writing. Ever.
They just acted a shit ton.
Yeah, but not even together.
Yeah.
Like they showed up in, hold on, let me pull it up. Yeah, they wrote Good Will Hunting. They helped write Gary
Oh yeah.
with oh no, Matt Damon helped write Gary. And then that's it.
Period.
Yeah, like they don't write a lot of stuff together.
It's kind of like that thing where, fucking Al Pacino and, oh my god, why am I blanking? Robert De Niro. It's like, you're like, oh, they're in a bunch of movies together, but they're not.
Well, no,
They're
so
just,
they've
like,
talked about it.
Yeah.
They've flat out said, so their working styles just, at least while they were younger, did not
Mix it all.
mix that well at all.
Mm.
And so I think that probably they were like, we did it, we won. I can't do that shit with you ever again. Like, fuck that. And now they wrote The Last Duel, and they've both been like, oh my God, it'd be so much fun to write another movie with you. I missed it.
Yeah,
And I'm more excited about that because I'm like, fuck yeah. Because, yeah, so the last movie they were in together as actors, fuck writers. Because the last movie they wrote with each other was Good Will Hunting.
Mm-hmm.
But the last movie they were in together, I think, was Dogma.
How long ago was that
No,
released?
Jay and Silent Bob they were in.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were in Jay and Silent
Yeah,
Bob.
they played each other.
Mm-hmm.
They play each other doing a scene from Good Will Hunting 2. It's a really stupid scene, and people should go check it out because it is worth seeing.
Love Jay and Silent
But
Bob.
yeah, that was the last movie that they were in together.
Oh. Well, that's cool. It just feels like it's finally culminating to this point where they're like, we're both now really experienced. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
they haven't acted, but they produce a ton of shit together. Like,
Mhm.
they are good friends. They're fucking, at least they seem like they're best friends and have been since the 90s.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they work on things as producers a lot, but they don't.
Well, it seems like
Mix the shit.
their type of like running shit. Like Ben Affleck seems like he's very like he's doing it a certain way and it has to be done his way. And Matt Damon seems like a little more laissez-faire about it.
Well, yeah, because Ben Affleck's turned into a director and
Mm-hmm.
Matt Damon isn't.
Matt Damon is Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt
I love
Damon.
Matt Damon. But yeah, Last Duel looks good. Dune looks fucking great. Snake Eyes still looks fucking stupid.
It does.
Uh,
I watched the trailer for the Witcher Nightmare of the Wolf anime that's coming out on Netflix.
oh yeah?
And it actually looks pretty dope. Like it's
Yeah.
not Geralt, it's a different guy, but it
Yeah.
still looks. He's just a hunter, and it's like with animation. With animation, there's so much cool shit you can do with like monsters and fighting and shit. And they cut in a couple of fight scenes. I'm like, oh, that looks actually pretty cool. So it looks exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, but it seems fun. So check it out.
But yeah, but that's all I got from movies.
That's all I got.
And then, remember a couple months ago we talked about Obama and Springsteen and how they have a podcast.
Yes.
And, you know, Spotify was really pushing it.
Forgot about it, but yeah.
And yeah, it's not made for our demographic at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how popular it is. They just got a book deal.
What?
Yeah, Obama and Springsteen are now writing a book together.
Okay, now I need to see their chemistry.
I need to know.
Yeah,
I refuse.
I haven't.
I'm not
going
to listen to it.
I haven't even heard clips. Like
It's not made for us.
Clips.
It's not made for us. What 20-year-old is going, yo, did y'all hear that Obama and Springsteen podcast? Is tight. First of all, I'm pretty confident that half of young people would look at you and go, who's Springsteen?
And it's a bummer.
It's a bummer, but it's true. Like,
Yeah.
radios aren't playing him anymore.
Mm-mm.
Unless you listen to a classic rock radio, and then they'll be like, oh, yeah, no, I love that song. But, like, there aren't a lot of young people that are out here going, I fucking love Springsteen.
Yeah.
They probably like him, but they're not like, Springsteen, yeah. So, yeah, it's not made for us, but how fucking popular is it? They got a book deal.
I don't know. I mean, our book deals that hard to get?
Do you have one?
No, but I know somebody that wrote a book and it's not great.
Did they write it with a book deal or did they put it out independently?
Well, I know 2 people that did it, but one person put it out independently. I don't know about the other. But yeah. Okay, yeah.
You see what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like you can put out a book, go for it. But to get a book deal, that means that like Knopf or Scholastic were like,
oh,
we're going to pay you to make this book. It's that. It's not like, hey, we wrote a book. Do you guys want to publish it? It's the publisher going, bro.
We would like it.
Here's the fucking thing. Go make the book. Like,
wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to listen to the podcast on my way to work today.
You go ahead.
I just want to know.
You go right ahead.
I want to know what they're talking about.
I'm not gonna.
Because, I mean, their voices would carry very well over the mic.
Oh, my God. I would let Obama read me a bedtime story any night.
If they were just speaking in Sims language, I'd just be like, yeah, this is good.
That'd be funny. But yeah, that happened. And then in terms of just personal stuff, I took my girlfriend to a Red Sox game.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was her first Red Sox game ever.
Nice.
Her first Red Sox game ever, and they were playing the Yankees.
Oh, it was
so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, and so I didn't realize how much I missed going to Red Sox games because I could give a fuck. Gun to my head, I could only name one player on the Red Sox right now, and I saw them yesterday.
Yeah.
I swear to God. But the environment was just so much fucking fun. Like,
oh, yeah.
First of all, at one point, people started chanting Yankees suck, which isn't unheard of. But then the whole stadium starts chanting Yankees suck. And I was like, wow, that's fucking fun. And Allie's like, don't they do that all the time? I'm like, yeah, but never.
That's a whole
the
stadium.
whole stadium? This is fucking awesome. Then it rains.
A little bit? Just a little bit?
No, a shit ton. I got pissed on by God to the point where there was a rain delay.
Damn.
Yeah, so everybody's going inside, and I got seats real close to the first base line. Like really close. And so there's no awning. It's pouring. We're getting drenched, and everybody's starting to go in. And I'm like, we're not going in. She's like, why not? I'm like, it's going to be hot. It's going to be packed.
It's going to be humid as fuck.
I'm not with that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're standing out in the rain, and I'm like, you want to go get close to the field? She's like, no. I'm like, why not? She's like, well, I don't know. They're not our seats. I'm like, we're not going to sit. We can just go stand next to the field.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can stand and touch the dugout.
And it's dope.
I'm never going to get you tickets that close. Like, let's go. We walk down. We look around. I'm like, look, there's the dirt.
That's where the boys sit.
That's where they are. All the Red Sox right now are right there. And I like reached out and touched the dugout. I'm like right under my hand is a player. That's cool. And she was like, oh, okay. I'm like, you don't give a fuck. She's like, no, I'm having fun. I'm just getting rained on. I'm like, you're getting rained on. She wore one of my hoodies with a hood. I blindly reached into my closet and picked a hoodie that I didn't know I had no hood.
Wow. That's a rare version.
So it's pouring rain. I have my hair product in. It's coming out of my hair. It got in my eyes. It got on my eyelashes.
Oh, that's...
My vision has been cloudy for a full day now.
Need some eye drops, dude.
No, because it's on my lashes.
Oh,
I took a shower and like power hosed my whole face, and I think I fucked my eyes up.
Shit.
Like I can't see shit. But
damn,
so we get out. We go to the game. Game's great. They won eventually, but it went into extra innings. We left at the bottom of the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
We leave at the bottom of the 8th because I'm like, Yankees are up 3-1. Red Sox aren't coming back. It doesn't look like they're coming back. Let's leave. I don't want to get caught in everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everybody else had the same thought, apparently, and I missed the memo.
Shit.
So we get on the train. It is packed. I tell Allie, I'm like, if we get split up, because this is a crowded train, we're getting off at North Station. We're riding this all the way to North Station. Like, just get out at North Station. She goes, okay. We're on the train. Guy next to me has his phone out, turns to me and goes, they just tied it up.
Fuck.
I'm on the train. There's a family next to me, and I didn't give a shit about that family. I went, fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Allie's like 4 people down. She goes, "What's up?" I go, "They tied it up." So now everybody on the train's like, "Oh shit." Train ride's going. Yankees get up 1 point. So now it's 4-3. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm not mad
yeah.
we left. They're gonna lose. Bottom of the 10th, they tie it up 4-4. I'm like, motherfucker. The guy gets off at a stop. I'm like, no. We get off at North Station. We're walking down a hall. Some dude in front of me just yells, "They won!" And the 6 of us in this hallway just start jumping up and down. And I'm like, word, that's great. But it was a lot of fun. We got absolutely pissed on, though. We got drenched. But the crowd did the wave.
Oh, yeah?
Now, have you ever been a part of a wave? A successful wave? Okay. How many times did it go around?
Like, on a really successful one, like 2 or 3, 4 times, maybe.
This wave went around Fenway Park fully 6 times.
Holy fuck.
Swear to God, it was more fun than the game. Like, at this point in the game, nothing's happening, and it's tied. It's like it's 1-0. Red Sox are losing. Nothing's happening. And this wave starts up. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, woo. Allie's not wooing. She's just like, all right.
Well, the first pass, a couple of people in the crowd are like, nah.
Well, so it goes up the Green Monster, goes back into the bleachers. Everyone in the bleachers does it. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that's awesome. We literally watch it come down. More people are doing it. Gets us. I'm like, woo. Allie's goes around. I'm like, it's going to die. Goes back over the Green Monster. Everyone on the Green Monster is doing it. Everyone in the bleachers is doing it. Now, I'm pretty confident everyone in the stadium is doing it. I look at Allie, I'm like, fucking do it. Comes around. I stand up. She finally goes, woo. And it does it like 3 more fucking times. And I sit back down. I'm like, that's amazing. She goes, what? I'm like, I've never seen it
like
that
many
times.
Consistently.
Like, exactly. Like, not like throughout the game waves happen. There was a solid just 1, 2, 3. Like, it was crazy. And then, at one point, I was craving a hot dog, but I didn't have any cash on me. So I literally went down to an ATM, got cash, went back up, because I saw the guy with the hot dogs walking around, like, hot dog, get your hot dogs. I'm like, I really want one. I don't have cash.
Get your fucking hot dog.
So I run down, get cash, come back up, and he went from over on my left side, where he's coming towards me. Now he's on my right side, going down the stadium.
Yeah.
And I see him. And he stands up and he goes to keep going to the right. I make dead eye contact with him. I stand up and I go, hot dog! And he just nods, comes flying back towards me. Sits down and goes, how many you want? I go, 2. Pulls out 2. I get him. I'm like, oh, this is great. I look at Allie. I'm like, you want a bite? She goes, yeah. I'm like, I bet you do. I like, eat 1. I'm like, here you go. You can take a bite of the second one.
That's funny.
It was so good, though. It was really fun. And then this morning I saw something, and it really made me laugh because I don't really have a lot of sports shit on my Instagram ever.
Yeah.
And I saw a meme page posted a quote from Will Ferrell.
Oh.
And it's my favorite quote that I've seen in a while. And he goes, nothing. He goes, I don't think there's anything more American than getting a hot dog at a ballpark and watching 9 Dominicans play baseball. And I just started laughing because I'm like, holy shit. It's not wrong. But then
that's hilarious.
There was one thing, though, I kept making jokes about. Have you ever seen the Yankee player Brett Gardner?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think he looks like?
I literally don't know. I've seen him. I know.
I think he looks like the scariest man alive.
Oh, really? Hold on.
Are you going to fuck with this guy?
Brett Gardner.
Look, here. Are you gonna tell him that his head's fucked up?
Oh my god! If he was any more fucked up, he'd be slow.
He's like 6'7". He's a tank. He's a
huge.
Fucking tank. And so the game starts, right? I have no stake in this game. I can't name any player on either team. This guy gets up to bat. He's Brett Gardner on the Yankees, number 11. I know everything about him now. I'm an expert. Love the guy. Gets up to swing. I'm like, holy shit, that guy's big. They pop up with all the stats. I'm like, oh, he's good too. And he runs fast. He's just built like a tank, and I'm like, I'm terrified of him. But the photo they put up of Brett Gardner every time is this one. And I'll send you if you Google these, you can find them in 2 seconds. So the fucking photo is that. It's that photo.
Okay.
Okay? So on the Jumbotron is this photo of the guy, and for people that are listening, he looks like a drill sergeant from the Marines.
That's dressed up as a baseball
that
player.
decided instead of going to the Marines, I'm going to play baseball and be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But so I imagine, though, because I'm sure he's a really nice guy,
Yeah.
but his picture would pop up and all I would hear in my head would just be like, oh, that's a strike. Oh, that's a ball. Oh, I hit it. Time to run.
He's just like
His internal
grunting.
monologue is just, yes, yes. Running. There's a man in my way. He's out of the way. Like, just this terrifying man.
There's a man in my way.
Because genuinely, I wouldn't have realized how scary he is. Our seats were so good. I wouldn't have realized how scary he is if I couldn't see him.
Mhm.
But like not from a distance, like actually fucking like I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God. That is a big man. Like I'm sure if I stood next to him, I'd reach his hip.
Oh my God.
He's a fucking tank.
Enormous.
But the best part is the pitcher's throwing at him and he almost hit him at one point. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You'll die.
He'll take 2 steps. And
The
be
ball
at
will
you.
hit him and he'll just throw it back at you. Like, he's a built man. It scared the shit out of me. And then meanwhile, like the Red Sox, we had some players that like they had the scary faces.
Mm-hmm.
But then we had others, like our catcher, it was really funny because I look up, I'm like, oh, I didn't want to see them on the Jumbotron. I was like, I want to guess what they play and then see if I got their position right. Guy goes up. He's the catcher. But he goes up and I look at him and he looks a little portlier than all the other players.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh, that's the catcher. I was like, how can you tell? I'm like, he's bigger. She's
A
like,
little
no, he
bigger.
doesn't seem like he's that, like, because she thought I meant like Brett Gardner big, like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
tank. And I'm like, no, like he's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
And I look up and I'm like, oh shit, I was right, he's the catcher. And then he beams one straight into right field. I'm like, oh shit, nope, never mind. Not gonna fuck with him either. Like, but it was just a lot of fun. I hadn't been to a Red Sox game in forever.
That
So
sounds
my
like a
whole-
really fun, rowdy crowd. Too.
So that's the part that was really fun was before the rain, the vibe was sort of like meh.
Mm-hmm.
After the rain, holy shit, people got rowdy. It was fun. They did like dance-offs in between innings, and half the people they would cut to were just drunk.
Oh yeah.
Piss drunk. But the girls would be like grinding on the dudes, and then the dudes would be taking their shirts off, and it's like, wow, we're having fun. And then they'd cut to a kid in the crowd chugging like a Sprite just to do it. They cut to a group of kids there jumping around in the rain. They're like flipping their fucking lid. They're crazy. Then they cut to a fat dude, shirtless, just jumping around. And then they cut to these 2 girls dancing. And then they cut back to the fat dude, just jumping around. And then they cut to this other woman, also dancing. And then they cut back to the fat dude. And he is exhausted. But now he's got like 4 of his boys around him. And they're all jumping around doing the same moves he's doing. But they're in shape. So they're just gassing up their boy. And then it pops up that he just won the dance off. And New Balance is going to give him a brand new pair of shoes for free. I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't give it to the 2 girls grinding on each other. You didn't give it to the little kid jumping around. You didn't give it to the girl doing actual dance. You gave it to the fat fuck and his friends.
Yes.
It was so hype. Everyone lost their mind when it was announced he won. I'm pretty sure people cheered louder for the guy winning than at certain points in the game. Like, it was so funny. But then we had this kid behind us who I want to adopt. Because you know when you go and there's like fans that are really into the game,
Yeah.
but they're obnoxious and it's like, wow, dude, calm down.
Just shut the fuck up.
Like
yeah.
if you were the coach, they'd be winning. Like, but you're not the coach, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I thought that this was that type of fan. I thought it was a grown man or woman. I was like, Jesus, I think I thought it was a lady. I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady, shut the fuck up. And I turn around to be like, would you? And Allie looks over her shoulder. It's a kid. This kid had more volume than anyone I've ever heard. And he was so invested. At one point, a Yankees player hits the ball into the outfield. Red Sox player catches it out. And this kid yells, yeah, go back to the dugout. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, my God, this is amazing. Once I realized as a kid, I'm like, oh, my God, he's having the best time ever. And he never lost the energy. Whole game's played. This kid is yelling his heart out.
How old do you think he was?
Anywhere between 8 and 10. Young, little kid. And I turned to Allie halfway through the game. I'm like, I want to adopt that kid, but I want him to just narrate everyday life. Like getting out of bed, like, yeah, shut that alarm off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he was so
At work,
into it.
like, you fucked up that toast.
Literally,
Walk of shame.
like, oh, that pancake's a little dark, but we'll get them next time. You got this. Do your job. It's like he said that at one point. Like a pitcher throws a perfect strike, and he goes, "There you go, do your job." It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Kid, you're talking like you have a job.
Right? I'm like, buddy, shut up. But at the same time, I'm like, never stop. Never stop. Ever. Like,
just imagine a room full of like generic kids, and then this one kid with a baseball cap just loudly chewing gum.
oh my God, popping double bubble, spitting seeds. Like, this kid was amazing. It genuinely made the game that much more fun. But yeah, after it got done pouring rain, oh my God, the crowd was just so much more into it.
Yeah, well, at that point, they're drunk, and they're probably drinking more because they're wet.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, we got to keep ourselves entertained.
Yeah,
and
they're soaked to the bone. But it was so much fun. It was a good time. It made me miss going to them, so I'm probably going to go to more soon.
Cool.
Yeah, well, so I found the tickets on an app that I'm not going to plug because they don't sponsor us. Fucking losers. But
sponsored by Pillsbury croissants today. Anyway.
But literally it was just like I found tickets in the bleachers for $20.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh shit, we're going." And then I found tickets along the first base line for $80. And then I found the tickets we got in really great seats for like $105 each.
That's not bad at all.
Exactly.
That's
so
really
I
good.
literally tell Al, I'm like, "We're going." And after the service fees and shit, it was like $280.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Yeah, we're going." And it was great. It was a good time and I loved it.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on a great baseball game.
Dude, you'd think I'd played. My voice is shot. Like I was out there
was
with
that
the
last
team.
night you guys came back? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
That
It was
feels like-
literally yesterday.
That feels like ages ago.
It was
for some
great.
reason.
But
Yeah.
that's all I got.
That's all I got.
It's really not an eventful episode.
It's the French episode.
I really wish that Donda had come out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking again.
Refreshing the page.
Let's see. Nope. It'd be
Well-
really fucking cool if it did, but it didn't.
Should just have a live stream of you waiting for Dawn to come out.
Dude, sure.
Of just like hitting refresh on the computer. Well,
Oh, that's awkward. Before we go, I'm looking at the headlines for the Donda listening party, and at one point Kanye cried about losing his family at Donda, and you know who was in attendance? Kim Kardashian. That's awkward, buddy. That's right. Ladies love a vulnerable man, but that's a little,
a little much.
But yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah. If you liked, if you want to let us know how we did, comment. If you didn't like it, fuck you.
And if you're listening on Spotify, just, share it with people.
Yeah.
Throw it up on your story. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Be nice.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. But we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.